first in my family to go to college, and I was the first to graduate. I actually went out of state, which was a crazy thought for my family and friends to go that far. I became a member of the family of the church and became a member of the evangelical committee, which sent me to do some volunteer evangelical work in East London. It was 2 days in. One of the young men grabbed my arm and said, "Something's happening in your country, you might want to check the BBC." So they told me to go home. I went upstairs to the flat, turned on the news, and literally felt my world changing. I knew that I was the only American in the neighborhood. I was the only white girl, definitely the only dancer. But as an American in a Muslim community, 2 days in, I was shocked. The world was my oyster. I graduated college, but I knew absolutely nothing. So I started to go to the mosques. I started to attend festivals. I learned about Diwali and Sikhism and Buddhism, decided myself to start questioning it and became an agnostic, and decided I couldn't just learn, I wanted to teach and be friends with as many religious people, non-religious people as I could, and to do that through the arts, through dance, through arts education. When I think about being the 9/11 generation and how the us versus them has a new dynamic with our generation of leaders, I think about what just happened in Cairo, and for Arab Spring, I think about us not being the 9/11 generation, we're also the January 25th generation. And if we can bring those communities together, young leaders both in the Arab world and here in the Western world, there's something really dynamic about it. We're the generation that can make that happen. It's through the arts that those relations can be made, and the most positive change in this world is going to come from. So I'm Generation 9/11, and I'm Generation January 25th.